Oh, it's because I've been absent from Aelion for some time. Not very long. Just about 600 years. My return was rather notable. I wonder how you managed to miss it. But I can fill the gaps in your knowledge and answer whatever questions you may have. Oh, it's nothing really. I broke into this world through a giant portal in my old temple, surrounded by people in strange clothing and chased by hordes of enraged Phytonides. We closed the portal, but we weren't strong enough to seal it forever. Valiant immortals helped me and my people draw free ether from ether trees. Together, we managed to create an everlasting seal for the portal, so Aelion has one less trouble to deal with, and the path of a Grove Walker is now available to all immortals. Nothing particularly interesting, see?
Nerion has been trying my patience for some time. So he thinks he can overpower the Count. I'll destroy him with my bare hands. And you'll come with me to make his defeat even more humiliating. My scouts report that he's in his castle now. He's either confident or stupid staying there in the open like that. Yes, Nerion probably thinks he's luring me into a trap. Still, be on your guard when you're inside. It never hurts to be cautious. I'll meet you there.
Mission successfully completed. Heartbeat detected. Type of creature, immortal. Identity, not recognized. Scanning the device. Warning. Non-standard modifications detected. Quest complete. Compiling status report.
That's not how we planned this. Wait a minute.
Yana wants you to fight, but you can't go there like this. It's a battle of gods, so you must become one first. For this divine form prototype should last you until the end of the fight. And don't worry about anything. I placed a force field around the castle, so Nerion can't get away.
Quest data added to archives.
Blind Nerion on my signal.
Use the power of light!
But I sense you're here.
Active caution mode.
Blind him!
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Blind!
My minions will not let you escape.
Blind him!
I can't see you.
Enough! Enough! You won, Yana. Now what? You're here too? I'll be damned. They give divinity to everyone these days.
Quiet. I didn't say you could speak.
That fight wasn't easy, right, Yana?
That was exhausting. The Mantitas made the traitor very powerful.
I have a name.
Quiet! I'll let Flavius deal with him. Help him if he needs anything. And I should go.
She's very level-headed, isn't she? She's also the commander of the United Forces of Albion. Crazy. Oh, I'm sure it will be terrible. But I'll humbly accept whatever Iana says. I know how to lose. Betray? Did I? Maybe I just saw a different, better future for Allion. A future without constant battles. Mortals will be able to live peacefully. That man who died in Ignum would still be alive. If you could all just admit that Iana and the Council of Gods are pushing Allion towards chaos and destruction. The great god of Allion, do you ever wonder why? Perhaps he just woke up one day and looked down from the Celestial Fortress, thinking, oh, to hell with this. Thanatos, take these losers. I'll go find a better planet. Should I have? I feel sorry for that guy, but he is horribly unlucky. I wouldn't want to be him. Don't mind me.
Mission successfully completed.
This is new technology. We haven't tested it yet. I think we need more gods. Tiberius, we need a group of gods in Landberg. Quick! It's about time we finally met face to face. Flavius, you'd like to ask something? Do it quickly. We have a lot to do. Honestly, I don't know yet. The task of holding a god captive is quite novel to me. If it's short-term, it's easy. You just need a lot of gods. And if long... What? Prison for gods? Prison for gods, what a notion! Although, wait. Prison for gods? You might be onto something. Thank you, meaning this instant. Bye!
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Mission successfully completed.
Another province is out of harm's way. I thank you on behalf of the people you have saved. You have fought bravely for Aelion, and you are strong enough to become a junior god someday.
They have a supreme deity, remember? Well, I suppose. But Aelion's here, well, Akonita's... What rock do you live under? Akonita's avatar is in the orbit now. Like it's the first avatar that ever came to Aelion? As for the Great Empire... Guess we'll have to take their word for it. Yeah, not the most reliable source.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Won't the immortals save us? Won't the immortals save us?
The Lambert region is in danger. Terrible creatures have turned the area into a bloody feast. They ravage the settlements, slaughter the locals, and even turn them against their own kind. And all of these things are done on Nerion's watch. The scoundrel should be protecting us. He is a traitor. Oh, gods. Will you please come save us?
Quest data added to archives.
Enough of this blood-sucking vermin on our planet! Won't the immortals... Bring the worst ones in here. Treat the rest on the spot.
I knew it! I knew our prayers would be answered. You're here to help us, right? We lost 3 men, and many others were wounded. The Mantide show no mercy, and there are also wild beasts.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Ask Mother Superior if she has any medical supplies.
Thank the gods. We are happy to have the help of the Immortals. Nerion's betrayal is tearing the Lambert forest apart. The rebel god Nerion is trying to control the entire area and force the locals to submit to him. He has betrayed his followers, and his corrupted Templars have already seized a large part of this territory. What's worse is remnants of the fearsome Mantide insect army, which were defeated long ago, have crawled out of the catacombs again. They are much more dangerous than any of the Templars. I sent 3 men to scout the area. I haven't heard from them. Please, try to find them.
Mission successfully completed. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Quest data.
We've not much time. Soon I'll turn into a monster again. Please, hear me out. But if I start to lose control, run. I am Laertes, one of the Elder Gods. I don't know how I became this. Don't know what happened to me. It's all a blur. The only thing I remember is a woman's voice. I can regain control for a few moments, as I just did. But without fail, the darkness always returns. These lucid moments come more and more often, but I can't reveal myself, or people attack me on sight. I managed to connect to the Ailenet and saw your post about the Gravedigger. So I contacted you. Please, help me. There must be a solution. Find out what's happening to me. Go on. Get out of here now. I can't fight the darkness any longer.
Movement efficiency increased. Quest complete. Compiling status report. Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point. Assessing the situation. Information background higher than average.
Oh, it's you. It's good to see you. What brings you here? So my worst apprehensions have come true. Poor Laertes. I knew him. He was a worthy god. Honest, straightforward, and who could have done this to him, and why? I'm sure you can handle it. But that's not what I'm concerned about. Laertes was not the first Aelion god who changed sides. There was also Nerion. He's imprisoned now, and I'm going to speak with him about his reasons for defecting. The Gravedigger was turned against his will. But Proteus's motives are hidden. Oh, it's a sad story. My heart aches at the memory. But I'll tell you. I've kept this secret for a long time, because my silence didn't change anything. But now I know. Once, a young god came to me. We barely knew each other, because Flavius put him to work at his laboratory as soon as he became immortal. So he spent all his time there. He was a talented and very promising. He was called Lucius back then, and I sensed no evil in him. Lucius came to me with a request. He was desperate. Flavius decided to shut down the line of research he sued. Yes, that's correct. Lucius studied the Oceanids. Over time, he discovered a way to communicate with them and even Lucius was certain it would rid us of at least one enemy. That it will turn the enemy into a friend. He didn't have an exact plan back then. Maybe he just didn't tell me. But the thought of a peaceful end to our endless war burned brightly in my heart. I managed to convince Flavius to leave Lucius alone so he could continue his research. And then he disappeared, and Proteus came to be. Absolutely. At first, Proteus was rather civil. He led the Oceanids away from mortals, freed captured shores, but that didn't last long. Perhaps the force affecting him changed him too much. I think it's important for us to understand what force made Lucius join the enemy. And I ask you to help me figure this out. Find Proteus and talk to him. It's a dangerous and difficult journey, but who else can handle this if not you? I believe you can find Proteus on Naori. This island has been on the receiving end of his wrath for some time. Kill 2 Menars with 1 stone. Help the people in distress and honor my request. Just please, keep this secret. Proteus's story should not end up in newspapers.
Mission successfully completed. Quest data added to archives.
we were done for.
You saved us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I told you, I had a bad feeling about this trip.
Sorry. I should have listened to you. We almost died.
We came to Naori to get married.
They say a union formed on Naori lasts longer because Thais herself gives her blessing.
But we picked a really bad time. The Oceanids attacked Naori. They keep coming out of the ocean. Who knows how many are there?
The local goddess. Everyone calls her the goddess of love. If you move further ahead, you'll find her temple in the heart of the island.
Yes, when it just started, he looked hideous, like all those creatures. You wouldn't want to see that twice. He was leading a troop of Oceanids, which attacked our group. The Templars were about to evacuate the people. There was a ship waiting for us.
They killed everyone. Almost everyone. There are some who managed to get away, like Karas and I. Gods, I hope they survived.
Hello to you! Long time no see. I wish we had time to chat. The situation is very bad. The Oceanids are everywhere, but there's some good news. I'm still in the port, and I'll take the people to a safe place if you help them get to my ship. Search every corner. Who knows where the survivors might be hiding? Although, I'm afraid to say I don't think there are many.
That was a close call. Thank you. I'm Wilhelm, the local technician.
There isn't much to tell. Port Naori was working as usual when suddenly we heard a storm warning. Even though our ships don't move on the water, we still prefer to avoid thunderstorms. Boats often get struck by lightning. I'm not an expert on the Oceanids. I just fix ships, as you know. But I personally think that yes, sea creatures can control the weather over the ocean. Maybe not all of them. Maybe it's just their leader. He was the first one to come ashore. I'm not sure what I expected. He looks a bit like us, but there's probably little humanity left in him. Oh yes, and he was looking for Thais. I heard him myself. He was screaming that he's gonna find her. He said it in a tone that meant nothing good for Thais if he did find her. Oh, I can talk about Thais for hours. She was my favorite goddess. But let's not waste time listening to me praise the most beautiful goddess of Aelion. I think someone could have survived.
This Kelp's level of aggression exceeds the allowable value by 6.8%.
You're here! It was so terrible. Monsters attacked the port. The Templars tried to rescue us, but they all got killed. I don't know what I would do if you weren't here. Thais? I think I need to find another patron. I prayed to her this whole time, but she did nothing to save me. What? No, it's not like that. I've lived on Naori since I was a child, and we all love our Thais. She is sweet and cheery, if a bit lightheaded, but she's a goddess of love after all. No, I'll keep believing in Thais. I can't betray my goddess. Oh, yes. When the monsters attacked our group, he was there with them. But it's so strange. He didn't kill anyone.
me! You're here. Another minute and there'll be no one left to rescue. I'm definitely leaving Naori this time. I won't even bother getting my things. It is no accident that these monsters attacked this island. Their leader wants something from Thais. Mark my words. Thais fight? Don't make me laugh. We all love Thais here. But fighting? Let's just say her strengths lie in other areas. Trust me, she can't do anything right now. She'll welcome your help. Oh yes, like I see you now. I'd rather forget the whole thing. Where do our taxes go? An enemy god is walking about freely and the immortals do nothing. Why? This is outrageous. But don't be offended. I mean, in general, not you personally.
Bastards. We lost a lot of people. May they rest in peace. You'll avenge them, right?
I'm so glad to see you, my friend. I quit smuggling, as you can see. Simon always keeps his word. I work on passenger ships now. Thank you for your help, by the way. I kept wondering how I was going to save anyone. Yes, I could just take off. The Templar captain gave that order before he died. But I could hear the survivors. If I left, they would have been doomed. Yes, of course. I'm going to pick them up and... Oh, wait. There's a naiad on the pier. She looks like a powerful mage. I'm afraid she'll attack the ship. It's a 5-minute job. For you, I mean. Deal? Oh, so you've never seen them before. They are the Oceanids, sea creatures. They are the most dangerous of our enemies, because they settled on our planet and act like they own it. And the Council of Gods can't do anything about it. Where are they? In the ocean. It's time to smoke them out, but how?
The Naiad is protected by a water barrier. Eliminate her allies while she is invincible.
I knew you'd come here. Thais told me this when she answered my prayers. She also said you'd help us free Naori from Proteus. I don't know. I'll need to contact Thais. She'll want to see you, and thank you. But first, I'm sorry, but could you do me a favor? Yes, exactly. I'm afraid my friend Kayana is in big trouble. She went to Ardos Monastery with a group of Templars. Now that the island is crawling with the Oceanids, they may be trapped. I need time to contact Thais anyway, so...
Quest complete. Compiling status report.